students. As in the previous video, we knew that the process of digestion is performed in the stomach, and the wall of the stomach contains different glands which secretes different types of enzymes and chemicals which are collectively called gastric juice. The different components of this gastric juice is pepsin, which is actually a protein digestive enzyme which is helpful in digestion of protein, that is breakdown of protein into its simple form. The other component is hydrochloric acid, which makes the medium of the stomach acidic and kills the germs present in the food material. What is the requirement of acidic medium? The requirement of acidic medium is actually for the proper action of enzymes secreted in the stomach. And the third component is mucus, which is helpful in protection of the wall of the stomach from the acidic action of hydrochloric acid. Now, the muscles of the wall of the stomach churns and mix the food with gastric juice and propels it into small intestine. Now, the food enters in the small intestine. The small intestine of human beings and other mammals is a long, narrow, tube-like structure which is highly coiled and and very longer in length. The small intestine is the site of complete digestion of food material. That is, it is the site of complete digestion of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats present in the food. The wall of the small intestine contains different types of glands which secretes intestinal enzymes, which is very helpful in digestion of these different types of food materials. And the process of absorption is also performed by the wall of the small intestine. The wall of the small intestine has finger-like projections called villi, which increase the surface area of the small intestine for absorption of digested food materials. Small intestine also receives the secretion of liver and pancreas. Liver and pancreas secretes different types of enzymes and chemicals which are very helpful in the digestion of food materials. The secretion of liver contains bile juice, which contains bile salts, which is very helpful in the digestion of fats. Fats present in the small intestine is actually in the form of large globules. That is, they are present in large molecular forms, and which are not suitable the action of for the action of enzymes for digesting them. That is, uh, these larger fat molecules cannot be digested by the enzymes, so the bile salts present in the bile juice of the secretion of liver converts these larger globules or larger molecules of fat into smaller molecules or smaller globules, and this process of conversion of larger fat molecules into smaller fat molecules is called emulsification of fats. So the secretion of bile juice, the secretion of liver, that is bile juice, which contains bile salts, performs the process of emulsification of fat. And what is emulsification of fat? Emulsification of fat is the breakdown of large globules of fat into small globules of fat, or the breakdown of larger fat molecules into smaller fat molecules. Now these smaller fat molecules are easily digested by the enzymes present in the small intestine. Now pancreas, which secretes different types of enzymes like protein digestive enzyme trypsin, which is helpful in digestion of protein into amino acids, and lipase, which is helpful in digestion of emulsified fat molecules into glycerol and fatty acids. So the process of complete digestion of food materials is performed inside the small intestine. Small intestine also contains pancreatic amylase, which is helpful in breakdown of carbohydrate into glucose. So the process of complete digestion of food is performed inside small intestine, and now these digested food materials are completely absorbed by the wall of the small intestine by the process of diffusion and osmosis. So the complete process of digestion and the absorption of these digested food material is performed inside the small intestine. Now the digested food materials enters in large intestine. Large intestine is smaller in size and thicker in size than the small intestine. The water molecule present in the remaining food material is absorbed by the large intestine, and the remaining food material is collected in the rectum of the large intestine, and it is removed from the body at regular interval through the anus. Thus, in this chapter of human digestive system, we will we knew that how the process of digestion of food is performed by different organs of the human digestive system, from mouth to the anus. Thus, this is the process of nutrition which is performed by human digestive system, which includes five processes: ingestion of food material by mouth, digestion by different parts of the digestive system, and then absorption of food material, and then assimilation, that is the utilization of absorbed food material by the body to gain energy to perform different types of life processes, and egestion of the waste material from the body. So the complete process of nutrition is performed by human digestive system. If you have any problem, you can ask any question without any hesitation. Thank you for watching this video.